And we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Under 10, under 10, 10. Slam, slam, slam. Go. What? Twist.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now Wilson on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A first catch for the man leading the NFL in receiving yards in this first month. And a first down to boot. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Push him back.
To throw is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Here we go. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Throwing on first down is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, a week ago was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. He had 5 sacks. Here we go again.
And he's the type of player that'll keep an offensive staff up all week trying to figure out how to slow him down. But at some point, they just have to take account of themselves and say, I've got to get bodies in front of him so he doesn't disrupt our offense totally.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Coming to you, coming to you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. K.J. Wright able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Buying time to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
14. Crash. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. His throw incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson, being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep left side, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Alert 3. Check. Lucky.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Sponge. No. Hey, alert 3.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the pass.
This is Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Set. Pittsburgh. I'm coming after you.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Off. Swing. 64. Wait.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Wilson steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson dancing to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mostert. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And some room to maneuver. And now the rookie's free. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Here's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Corey Peters slipping in and getting the sack. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Bannon in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Carson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Set, ready. 6 yards. Mike 58, right there. Walk the run. Set, go. 58. 58 Mike.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Fights him off. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mostert. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. And how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Being chased out left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
First down, Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, and he finds Fitzgerald. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it, And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Here's Mostert, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This is Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
14.
Now Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Wilson now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch twitch. Go 14.
They go play action now. Wilson, flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety boot of Baker there to force the incompletion. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On 2nd and 9. Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right there.
Back to throw it. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Kyler Murray with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals push further out in front. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. To throw is Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Hold up. Switch. One left.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Steps away to his left. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw again is Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Single the slot. Ankle. I'll go special. Alert. Good, 4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And able to find Dorsett. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Seahawks.
Alert. Hey, 0. 12.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 12.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
At the 5-yard
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Showing it!
Now a give, right side. Carson. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Get him!
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Arizona, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.